Welcome back inside the hangar in Costa Mesa, California, where Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21 is certainly alive and happening. In our opening fight, we saw a blistering knockout from Khalil Roundtree in the first round over Blake Troop. Folks, don't forget, every Friday night, Inside MMA is your only source for everything going down in the world of mixed martial arts. Inside MMA gives you breaking news, the best highlights and exclusive interviews. Catch all the action right after our show at 12:30 Eastern, here on Access TV, your home for MMA. Been looking forward to this one at featherweight. The amazing Sam Toomer, undefeated 8-0, takes on Alencar.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Super Sam Toomer.
Sam Toomer fighting out of San Diego, his second RFA fight. If you haven't seen Super Sam fight before, you're in for something special. 3 knockouts, 3 subs, a decision, 1 no contest. Says Alencar is athletic, has good subs, says he can expose him on the feet, and that Alencar is open to the jabs. Impressive wins over Miles Cooper, Jason Lusan, Kenny Kilgore, DeAndre Gibbs. Aguiar, who was disqualified when he continually kept flopping to the canvas. Referee eventually waved off the fight. He just didn't want to engage Aguiar. David Maldonado does the final inspection, as does John McCarthy on Super Sam Toomer.
Toomer is exciting to watch. Enjoy calling his fights. I don't know how much longer we're going to have him around in the RFA if he keeps doing what he's been doing.
Please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alencar.
Alencar with Lyoto Machida in his corner. Here's how they stack up, tail of the tape. 2 years the older is undefeated Toomer. He's also the taller, the heavier, and has the reach in both the arms and the legs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA featherweight division. It is brought to you by GLC 2000. No pain, more game. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 6 foot tall, weighed in at 146 pounds, holding a professional record of 8 wins, 0 losses. Training out of the arena, fighting out of San Diego, California, Super Sam Toomer. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 5'8", weighed in at 145.2 pounds, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 2 losses. Training out of Black House and Kings MMA, fighting out of Torrance, California, Alencar. Your referee in charge of the action is Herb D.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep this clean. Touch gloves and let's do it.
Herb Dean, the final instructions for this one. We're set for 3 rounds at featherweight between Sam Toomer and Alencar. Toomer has been ultra impressive so far in his undefeated 8-0 career. 6-week camp in prep for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
We've got another southpaw here in Super Sam Toomer, which means that Alencar wants to throw the right hand down the center all night long. He opens up with that right hand. Beautiful uppercut there from Sam Toomer. Alencar wants him on the ground. They get to the ground. It's Toomer in top position.
Good job by Alencar to punch his way into that clinch, but not able to secure the takedown. Toomer, great balance and a great whizzer.
Toomer looking for a way back to his feet, but Alencar wants to keep him on the ground, and he does so inside of Toomer's guard now. 40 seconds down in the first set for 3.
Toomer doing a good job controlling inside here. Gotta watch out for that elbow coming.
This is where Alencar said he would expose Sam Toomer on the ground. This is where Sam Toomer would prefer to be, on the feet. Nice knee off the left there from Alencar.
Toomer doing his best to turn back into him and square up, get that underhook, trying to fight that left arm through.
Skip up knee, trying to cork the outside of the left thigh there from Alencar.
Toomer, good job with head position here.
Knee guard put on by Alencar. Still knee gets through off the right leg to the inside thigh from Super Sam.
Oh,
that one there almost cut the pie up the center.
Yes, it did. Long arms, able to secure that single. Let's see if he can do anything with it, though. Got to bend his knees, get his hips in.
Good knee to the inside thigh, just above the left knee, and again there from Sam Toomer. A lot of good Muay Thai stylists, and when on the inside and the clinch working the knees, will find one spot and just hammer that spot over and over again to get in the legs of the opponent.
Toomer making, I think, in my mind, a tactical error here, fighting in close with Alencar. It's where Alencar wants him. Negates that reach of Toomer.
Toomer did say he wanted to use more reachy techniques, particularly the jab. No chance to execute them while he's inside a Muay Thai clinch like this. Alencar trying to pull that head down. Toomer lowering his body weight so he's not going to go down. Looks for a double leg here, Super Sam.
Had the chance to lock his hands on that double, but didn't do it.
Uppercuts. And Super Sam says that'll be enough of that.
Work, come on.
Kick with the instep there.
I don't know if I do that to the shin with your instep.
Yeah, soft part of the foot going to one of the hardest parts of the body.
Yeah.
Knee guard now from Super Sam. Got the overhook on that left arm. Sam breaks off, takes a right hand for his troubles. Tries to use the jab now for Sam Toomer.
Sam needs to control the center of the cage. Got to get off that cage, get his back out of there.
Always very relaxed, very composed. Super Sam Toomer tries to pull the head down. There's the meet and greet from Toomer. Alencar didn't like it. Goes from a single to a double here, Alencar.
Got his hands locked. Let's see if he can work this. Got to suck those hips in. Nice.
Looking for a takedown. Toomer says not going to happen, buddy. Knee to the midsection from Altair. Toomer went to the jaw.
Toomer, good balance.
Looping punches, uppercut from Toomer. Left roundhouse kick to the midsection. Little sloppy there, though, from Super Sam Pat.
Yeah, I was going to say, Toomer needs to tighten up that offense or he's going to get clipped.
Solid outside thigh kick. Pivots on the lead foot, does Altair. Sam's hands very low. Overhand right from him. Alencar out of dodge. Just kicking to that lead knee is Super Sam Toomer, and Alencar puts him back against the octagon. It is RFA number 21 from the hangar in Orange County, California. You're watching Access TV. Good knee there from Altair. Alencar goes for a single leg.
Oh, nice work.
Spins around, takes the back almost here of Sam Toomer. Chance to the knees, actually throws the high shin. Inventive there from Alencar.
Yes, he is. Good flexibility there, in tight.
If you can get a little space here, no, you won't throw it. Maybe looking for a back elbow, knee off the cage there, and drift back to center cage.
When he breaks off from the clinch or takedown attempts, Alencar does a good job of punching his way out of there. Scores some extra points.
Lunging, looping punches again, not effective here for Sam Toomer. Big outside thigh kick, and again from Alencar. He's landed them all throughout the first round, and that was a good scrap.
Toomer missing on a lot of his punches, but did a good job with his knees here when he got Alencar's control of his head there in that tie clinch. Did a good job of getting the knees off. Here it is again as they break away. Good job clipping Alencar on the forehead. Wasn't the chin, though, so he didn't put him away with it.
Fill the gap with things a little bit. Yes, you know that.
Pat, you're giving it 10-9 to Alencar. Take us through your scorecard.
Alencar just doing a good job being aggressive, good defense, and landed the better strikes, honestly, even though the 2 knees hit him. Overall, Alencar much better.
Second round of 3 here between Super Sam Toomer and Altair Alencar. One of the more poetic names in mixed martial arts, Pat.
Yeah.
Altair Alencar. There's some expert instruction from a lady in the crowd. He sucks, Sammy, you've got him.
Yeah, that won't work.
Both men fighting in orthodox stance here. Good kick to that lead thigh again from Alencar. Then he works his lateral movement, goes clockwise. Kick to the outside knee there from Sam Toomer. Looking for the inside thigh, Alencar.
Toomer needs to work his jab, man, use his reach.
You see Toomer switch back to southpaw. Alencar caught the leg nicely and he went back to orthodox Toomer. Cracking round kick to the waist there from Alencar. Certainly has the torque, has the pivot on those roundhouses to the legs back.
Yeah, and he does a great job after he kicks, that lateral motion, getting out of dodge, avoiding most of the strikes that are coming back.
Needs to work some more combinations here too, man. Not just rely on the one shots. High check from him. Alencar starting to breathe a little heavy here. Minute and a half down in the second.
Need to move a little bit more. Working hard.
Fake and looking for a right hand. Toomer didn't quite happen for him. Alencar forces him back against the cage.
One thing that saved Toomer there, Alencar locked his arms around his body, but also one arm. Toomer was able to lift that underhook and turn back into it.
Breaks off this Toomer, back to center cage. Approaching the halfway mark of this second round. First round, we go the way of Altair Alencar. He throws a lead roundhouse, then one off the rear leg.
Toomer now checking those kicks. That means his leg is feeling it.
Double hook from Altair, nothing connecting for him. Gets out of the way of the counter right hand.
Good setup.
Solidly done. Short left hook to the orbital. Forces Toomer back.
Followed with that uppercut after that jab and then the hook. Nice setup.
Got to say, so far, Pat, Toomer not looking as on his game as in his previous fights.
No, and you know, it always is going to dictate a little bit on how your opponent moves. Alencar's been moving pretty decent.
Toomer did say he'd use the jabs against Altair, but he hasn't worked them effectively so far as he takes a vicious roundhouse kick to the carcass. Skip up roundhouse. Nice switch on that from Altair Alencar. Lots of movement here from Alencar, using plenty of the octagon. And again, nice quarter angle turn. Fires the right hand, smack bang in the kisser. Toomer's been caught. Here comes Alencar. Drops down for a single. Was that the right move though, Pat? Seeing as he had Sam Toomer in trouble with the hand.
Well, he fought, at least he let go of it when he realized he didn't have it. But yeah, probably would have been best to follow up with more punches because he was hurting Toomer.
Sam Toomer taking some punishment here in the second.
Toomer.
It's not a tumor. Sam Toomer.
It's your accent, right?
It is.
Palma, Toomer.
Ooh, there you go.
Time.
And that one there, shot to the old John Smalls, and Herb Dean calls time. Don't forget, folks, still to come here tonight, the Juice, Zach Juusola takes on Mehdi Baghdad for the World Lightweight Championship in our main event.
Toomer taking this break. He was looking pretty fatigued there before that knee landed.
And Alencar getting into the Christmas spirit. The decorations get a bit of a rattle. Try hanging these baubles from the tree, Pat.
Ooh, it looked like it was, that might have been in the midsection, brother.
Let's have a look from this angle. Oh, maybe just above the cup.
I don't know, man. That looked like the digestive tract to me.
Gotta keep them clean.
Alencar has 5 minutes to recover here. Don't think he'll take the full 5.
You ready to fight?
Could have hit the top of the cup, though.
Okay. Fight.
Back underway. Outside leg kick, Alencar. Counter right hand from Toomer. Checks the low kick, Toomer.
Toomer needs to get more active if he's going to win this fight.
Good outside leg kick from Super Sam. Alencar faked with an overhand right, then popped a little left hand on the inside. Clash of legs, and Altair drew the short straw, breathing heavy again here. Altair, Alencar. Toomer's looped a lot of his punches tonight, not really gone up the center corridor, particularly with the jab, as he said he would. 2 down, we go to the towels.
Alencar in this fight has done a great job landing his kicks and then skating away, avoiding damage coming back. See how he moves every time he's done kicking. Smart stuff, good defense. End up pretty at the end of your career if you do that.
The ultimate shooter in the corner of Altair.
Hands come up, he's gonna rush. He's gonna rush. He knows he needs to win this round. And that's what we're feigning at. Hands up and feigns that.
And the team from the arena in the corner of Super Sam. Another 10-9er, Pat, you say to Alencar.
Yes, sir. Staying busy, landing effective strikes, and getting out of the way of most of the stuff coming back the other way.
2018, Altair Alencar after 2. The man they call Trattorzino in the lead on our scorecards. It's all for Super Sam Toomer to do.
Yeah, Alencar, pretty good corner there. Machida and Pedro Munoz.
Former RFA champion Pedro Munoz. It was a pleasure to commentate his career.
Fun to watch.
Fake off the back leg here from Super Sam. Good roundhouse off the rear leg from Altair Alencar.
Oh.
Sam didn't want to go to the ground, but now he's got Alencar inside a half guard.
Good position for Alencar to land in. Shorter, stockier fighters do well there on the tall guys underneath them.
I'm sure Alencar would have liked to have seen a lot more of the ground in this fight, but he has been the dominant on the feet. It's gotten him 2 rounds at our scorecard so far. Now we're going to see some ground game. Let's see if Altair can posture up from here. Will he look to pass and go to the left side of the body of Sam Toomer?
Toomer working hard to get back to that full guard.
Corner of Sam Toomer telling him to use that butterfly he's got on the left leg here. Left hand's top position from Altair Alencar.
Can be very difficult in tall fighters' guards. Setting up triangle, trying to. You can see Alencar grab that shin bone to stop it.
Inside full guard of Sam Toomer, 3:20 remains. Toomer's got to start working, got to start putting down the points here.
Yeah, got to go for a submission, got to get something going, a scramble of some sorts, to at least try and get an escape and get back to his feet.
Toomer, who came in with an undefeated 8-0 record, 3 knockouts and 3 subs. Last fight a DQ win over Daniel Aguiar at RFA 15 back on June 6. Alencar came in tonight off a first-round TKO loss to Justin Lind at RFA 15 on that same show.
And we talked about that before this fight. Fighters coming off losses who are talented guys are going to be motivated and very dangerous and tough to beat.
Former physical education teacher, Altair Alencar. This is where he would expose Toomer, he told us yesterday, on the ground.
Stand tight, trying to negate that reach and leverage of Toomer.
Top man, you need to work.
Time is becoming the enemy of Super Sam Toomer. He may be staring down the barrel of his first ever loss. He's got to find a way to get to his feet, and he's got to do it soon, Pat.
Yes, he does. He's got the foot on the hip, could give a big shove, try and clear Alencar out of his way and get up. There it is.
High left roundhouse from Alencar.
Toomer got to pour it on now, buddy.
It's time to pull out the stop for Sam Toomer. Tried to pull the head down. Looping right hand from Toomer. Once again, a lot of looping punches in the fight. Not too much straight line. Uppercut works the tree.
Rocking it.
Alencar's being caught here. Here comes Super Sam. Has he got his second wind? High knee. Sam Toomer loading on Alencar.
Showing he wants this win.
Alencar on his back now.
Toomer should make him get right back up.
And he's going to do that. 80 seconds to go. Sam Toomer, has he swung the pendulum? Has he turned the tide here in the OC?
I'd be on him. Oh, beautiful.
High knee! Alencar in trouble. Toomer goes headhunting, backs him up with the right hand. High knee! Muay Thai clincher into the high knee. Sam Toomer, house on fire, under a minute to go now.
He's got to get it done in this minute right here, buddy.
The heart, the tenacity, the resilience. Sam Toomer, look at the finish, Altair.
Altair is gassed and moving, brother.
He may have nothing left. Alencar looks like he's spent, and Toomer teeing off at him like a golf course.
Toomer
Step through knee.
Needs to get control of that head and keep firing knees, and don't stop until he drops.
Big round now for Sam Toomer. Will it be enough to pull him right back into the winner's score? Loads the right hand to the temple. Sticks the jab on the kisser.
Knees, knees, and more knees, buddy.
But Toomer's fatigued as well. He may have punched himself out. Both men blowing up a storm. Jab two from Toomer. Doesn't get past the forearms. An amazing final round from Super Sam Toomer. Can't knock him down, though.
Oh, my goodness.
What a contest. They gave it their all. They collapsed to the canvas in fatigue.
That's what you want to see as a trainer. Guys leave it all in the cage. Gave it everything they had. Toomer, talented guy. I'm wondering why he took so long to start pulling the trigger, Mike.
Exactly, Pat. Did Toomer leave his run too late?
Toomer doing a good job here in the last round, showing he's got a ton of heart and truly wanting the victory. Staying on Alencar the whole time, no matter how tired he is, your arms and legs feel like they're 1,000 pounds at this point. But he kept working, throwing the knees, throwing the punches. Alencar showing, even though he was exhausted, great chin, able to stay on his feet. Both guys collapsing. Wow.
A squad. Ball work pays off. Woo. That's what I'm talking about.
At scorecard, 10-9 final round to Super Sam, 29-28 though to Altair Alencar.
Way to fight.
Will Toomer incur the first loss of his career?
I think he has, Mike.
I thought it was a very, very good first two rounds from Alencar on the feet.
Yep. Good strategic fight.
Still to come here tonight, folks, on Access TV, the lightweight championship of the world, Zach Juusola, Mehdi Baghdad, and a heavyweight scrap, Dale Soapy takes on Chase Gormley. It is Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21, final show of the year here on Access TV Fights. Big show next year. over 40 live fights on Access TV, including 13 straight weeks of fighting at the start of the year. We're adding some new shows to our roster. One we're really looking forward to, Legacy Kickboxing.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Their first show, January in Houston. Pat Barry featured on that card. Let's go to Mike Kendall now for the decision.
After 3 rounds of MMA, we go to judges' scorecards. Judge Louis Cobain scores the bout 28-29 Toomer. Judge Michael Bell scores the bout 28-28, a draw. And Judge Mike Beltran scores the bout 29-27 for your winner. By majority decision, Super Sam Toomer.
Can't say we agree with it, but Super Sam Toomer improves his record. He is still undefeated, 9-0 and 1 no contest, the record of Super Sam Toomer, Pat.
I guess I see everything different here in California.
Folks, still plenty more action coming your way. We'll be back in just a moment on Access TV fights from the hangar in Orange County. You're watching Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21. Welcome back to Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21 on Access TV. Hope you're enjoying the action from inside the hangar in Orange County, California. We've seen 2 fights so far. Khalil Roundtree knocking out Blake Troop in the first round, and then a controversial decision win for Sam Toomer over Altair Alencar, even though Pat and I thought that Alencar won the contest 2 rounds to 1. In fact, let's go now to Pat Miletich, who's got a very special guest. He's got Alencar's trainer, former UFC world champion, Lyoto Machida.
Loredo, always good to see you, brother.
Nice
Thank you for joining us. So you were cornering Alencar against Sam Toomer. As you heard Michael say, we had him on our scorecards winning that fight. How did you see it? And what were the keys, in that fight for him?
It's very close fight, very tough fight for Altair. But I think he won the first round. Maybe the second was very close. In the third one, he started better. But at the end, he got tired maybe, and he got a lot of punch. It's very close. Right?
Yeah, do you think the amount of movement he had to do against Sam Toomer in the first 2 rounds, because he had to move a lot because of Toomer's reach and athleticism and stuff like that, you think that fatigued him a little bit?
Yeah, maybe if he's moving more in the third round, he can beat the guy, because he threw a good, he got a good punch at the beginning of the round and took the guy down, but
right. Now, you guys obviously have a great stable at your gym, Black House.
Yes.
A lot of very, very tough guys. How many guys in the room at one time would you consider world-class, world champion caliber fighters in there now?
We have a couple fights now. You have a Glover Teixeira. He's a very tough fighter. You have a Kevin Casey. Brandon Schaub too. He's gonna fight tomorrow in UFC. He goes there and training with us. You have a couple guys that unknown. Everybody doesn't know, but tough opponents, tough, good partner.
Right. Now let's talk about you a little bit. Get to blow you up a little bit. Big fight coming up for you. I saw your last fight. I was ringside for that one. It was a very close fight, good fight. I love watching you, but tell us about your upcoming fight.
Yeah, my fight against CBAA gonna be in Brazil, December 20th, and I'm very well prepared for this fight. I have a good strategy for CBAA. I know he's a wrestler, but I'm getting used to fight against a wrestler. I know how to fight. Always a hard fight for me, but.
Yeah, you got him on your home turf. You're pretty good against wrestlers, obviously, so we look forward to watching that one, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
See you.
Pat Milicic there is one of the real gentlemen of the sport. Former UFC world champion Lyoto Machida. Trainer also at Black House Gym. They are well represented tonight. Folks, up next, we are going to the middleweight division where Francisco Franz takes on the tough Mikey Gomez.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome fighting out of the blue corner, Francisco Kiko Franz. Please welcome his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Mikey Gomez.
The super durable Mikey Gomez comes in on only 2 weeks' notice, taking Joe Henley's spot when Joe separated his shoulder in training. Comes off a win via rear naked choke over Katsumura Bestav last time out. The loss before that to Hamihara, the wins over Donald Palmer, Ronald LeBreton Jr. and David Johnson. Says he's going to look to expose Kiko in the striking. Has been working on his wrestling. Also has a high submission ratio himself, Mikey Gomez. He's no slouch on the ground. 13 submissions for Gomez, 2 knockouts and 2 decision wins.
Yeah, a lot of experience, but you have to remember most of that experience, if not all of it, has been at welterweight. Took this fight on short notice, going up against a bigger guy. Gonna have to be sharp, use his movement, use his quickness against the great grappler, Francisco Franz.
First ever fight in RFA for Mikey Gomez, 17-10 record for the 32-year-old out of Denver, Colorado. He's 1 year the elder of Kiko. Both stand 6'1". Weight goes the way of Kiko. Reach in the arms the way of Mikey Gomez. He's got an inch longer legs, has Kiko. Francisco Franz. Let's go to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA middleweight division. It is brought to you by Adidas Combat Sports. Visit them at acsgear.com for all your combat sports needs. Adidas is all in or nothing for MMA. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6'1", weighed in at 186.4 pounds, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Training out of Power MMA in Kamaru Usman, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Francisco Kiko Franz. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6'1", weighed in at 185 pounds, holding a professional MMA record, 17 wins, 10 losses. Training out of Rain and Dynamics MMA, fighting out of Newport Beach, California, Mikey Gomez. Your referee in charge of the action is Big John McCarthy.
Gentlemen, we've got our rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times and obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Best of luck to both of you. Back to your corners.
John McCarthy to get us underway for this one. First round set for 3. At middleweight here, and this should be good. How long will it take for one of these two men to look to get the fight to the ground? Jabs from Mikey Gomez. Inside leg kick Gomez.
Big legs on France, man.
Fake there from Kiko. Jab two from Gomez. Inside leg kick, should have followed through with the right hand. Fakes again from Kiko. You know he wants to get to the ground. There's one way to get an opponent to the ground. Smash them there. Kiko on fire. Gomez in trouble here.
Trying to tie him up is France.
That was a huge shot that dropped Mikey Gomez. Top position for Kiko.
That was just bombs away. John McCarthy about swatted Gomez's hand clean off of his arm for grabbing the cage.
There you go. That's the way to push on.
Gomez rattled.
4 minutes, Kiko. 4 minutes.
Action-packed opening minute of this fight.
France, nice job sliding over that leg.
This is where Kiko is so dangerous. There are so many submission options open to him here. Big right hand between the eyes of Gomez.
Not where you want to be, stuck up against the cage. Gomez trying to get away from it. France trying to turn him back into it. Arm triangle already, beautiful.
It's coming. It's just a matter of time.
Look at how he's locking his
Kiko puts
hands.
on the pressure.
He's out.
Open the fridge. Mikey Gomez is out cold.
He's doing the funky chicken, Mike.
Not a good sign. Gomez finally back to his knees here, but it was lights out for Mikey.
Alan Goez shaking his hand there. Alan Goez, world champion BJJ. Known him for many years, Mike.
Indeed. Used to love watching his fights back in the old days. Gomez, good to see he's recovered.
You got both?
My word, it didn't take long. This is what Kiko does so well.
Big mistake by Gomez. Reached across the head and gave the triangle to France. France securing it. Gomez trying to defend by locking his hands behind his leg to pry out of it. So tight, he's out instantly. Talk about a sick submission. Here it is again. Look at how tight his head is. Crushing with his whole body. Blood to the brain is gone. Sleepy time.
Francisco France, the human NyQuil, puts another opponent to sleep. And Mike Kendall is going to make it all official in a moment. He is super impressive, this man, Francisco France. Only 2 of his fights have gone to the 3rd round. He's had a lot of first-round finishes. That's Isaac Abel last time. It's Mikey Gomez tonight. Let's go to Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Big John McCarthy, calls a stop to the fight in 1 minute, 43 seconds into the first round for your winner. By submission, by arm, triangle choke, Francisco Kiko France.
Kiko does it again. Francisco France, now 11 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. Folks, Chase Gormley and undefeated Dale Soapy are about to step in the cage. RFA 21 on Access TV fights. We'll be right back. Welcome back inside the hangar for RFA number 21 here on Access TV Fights. Folks, earlier on tonight we had some crackers on the prelims. This opening fight between Mark Tupas and Victor Oristanio saw Oristanio put a murderous knockout on Mark Tupas.
Yeah, both guys were battling, throwing bombs at each other. Oristanio had been hurt earlier in the fight also, but that right hand put Tupas to sleep.
Put him on a stretcher and they took him straight to the hospital, Tupas. We saw him out back. He wasn't in a good way. Just vicious stuff from Victor Oristanio.
Both guys, young guys, great offense. Both guys lacked a little bit in the defense, and I tell people, great offense wins Fight of the Night awards. Great defense wins world titles.
Folks, coming up later tonight, our main event's going to be for the World Lightweight Championship between Zach the Juice Juusola and the World Muay Thai champion, Mehdi Baghdad. We're going to take a closer look at that one.
I'm from France. I'm originally from North Africa, Algeria. I speak 5 languages. I speak French, I speak English, I speak Arabic, Portuguese, and a little bit of Spanish. My originally is Arabic, so I want to represent all Arabic countries on the world, like in North Africa and Middle East, because you don't have a lot of fighters represent Arabic fighter, you know. And I represent LA, you know, because I train in LA, so I'm an LA fighter and Arabic fighter. I want an excited fighter, you know. I go to the war. If the guy kill me, bad luck, and next time I try to kill him, you know. What I want is the show. I'm like an actor. We are actor. We know just a fighter. I want to be a champion. No, we actor. People come to watch us. It's like people come to watch a movie, a real movie right now. We are on a movie. We are actor, and I want to be the best actor on the world for MMA.
Certainly looking forward to that one. Mehdi Baghdad, Zach Juusola in our main event. Folks, up next, they promised us a knockout. The two heavyweights throw down undefeated Dale Soapy, who may remind you a bit of Mark Hunt, takes on big battling Chase Gormley.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Dale Soapy. Please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner.
Gormley did say that Soapy reminds him of Mark Hunt, but with a good high kick. Here's how they stack up. The elder statesman here is Gormley. He's also the taller. The heavier of the two is Soapy. The reach of the arms and the legs both go the way of Chase Gormley.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA heavyweight division. It is brought to you by SafeAuto.com, the official insurance partner of the Resurrection Fighting Alliance. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 5'10", weighed in 270.8 pounds, holding a professional record, 6 wins, 0 losses. Training out of Power MMA and fighting out of Maricopa, California, Dale.
Up and grinding him out. We'll see how it goes down here. We are set for 3 rounds at heavyweight.
Get on that side. This side over here.
Look out for that deceptively fast high kick on Dale Soapy. The power in his hands. On the ground, it will be Gormley.
You ready to fight? Let's go.
Soapy's short, stocky guy, heavy hips, big legs. Might be tough to take him down.
And he swings early for the overhand right, the headache maker. Inside leg kick from Soapy. High left roundhouse from Gormley. No pivot on it, though. Outside leg kick from Soapy was a nice one. Just hit him to the common peroneal nerve above the knee.
Gormley, pretty quick release on that lead leg. Just can't go to the well too many times.
Left high kick from Dale Soapy. Overhand right from Soapy. Didn't have the distance, though. Gormley looked for a takedown. Gut munching knee from Gormley. Throws one to the thigh there, Pat.
Yeah, he tried to trip Soapy. Tough to do that with tree trunks.
Knees from Gormley to the outside left thigh.
This is where Gormley wanted to be.
Good knees off both legs here from Gormley. Soapy looking to break off and get some distance. Gormley staying right on top of him, pushing him against the octagon.
Yeah, keeping his weight, angling his body, leaning on him a lot.
Now Soapy has some distance, really throwing the overhand right. He got down to the midsection. It's the overhand left from Soie.
Smoking Joe Frazier left hook out of Soie there.
Overhand right from Gormley, but he telegraphed it. Soie with a bolo punch, and he just about caught Gormley.
Sounded like it hit him in the chest.
Don't see the big bolos often. They're always exciting, though. Springing forward with the knee, the galloping barrel that is Dale Soie. Overhand right from Gormley. We've got a stand-up contest so far. Uppercut to left hook from Soie. Switches to southpaw. Double left round from Gormley. Soie went for a Cejudo strike almost, then goes to an uppercut.
Gormley, good job with that uppercut. Grabbed the back of the head, pulled him down into it.
A Cejudo strike, of course, traditional martial arts is a knife hand strike. Front kick there from Soie. Doubles up on that right hand. Single shots here from the big Sopa. Overhand right to the counter leg kick from Gormley. Soie has some distance again here.
Soie, pretty good balance, nimble guy.
Undefeated 6-0, Dale Soie, 10-4, Chase Gormley.
Tried to push off the cage there and land that.
Spinning back kick from Soie, overhand right from him. He's inventive for a big fella. Overhand right from Gormley. Smacked the taste out of his mouth, and Soie shrugs it off.
Yeah, didn't even bug him.
Overhand right from Soie. They are throwing the heavy artillery. Uppercut almost took out the ring lights.
That's why people like to watch heavyweights when they throw bombs.
Inside leg kick high on the thigh there from Gormley. Soie side on. What's he going to look for? Switcher stance now. Overhand right again from Gormley. Soie confidence that he's got a granite jaw to sustain those shots. High left roundhouse, and Gormley just got out of way. A whisker behind it.
Soie taking his time.
Fakes with the left. Overhand right from Gormley.
Good head movement out of Soie. Avoiding all that stuff.
Inside thigh kick from Soie. Goes to the outside lead leg. Good left hook from Soie. Overhand right, Gormley. It is not a pretty fight, but it is entertaining. Thoroughly so here in the first round, under a minute to go. Southpaw Soie tries to bolo punch the right hand into the guts. Gormley left hook to an outside thigh kick. It was nicely done.
Missed all the punches, but it did set up the kick.
Overhand right. Uppercut from Soie. Backs Gormley against the octagon now. Gormley turns him around, puts Soie against the cage. Elbow there, doubles up at it to Soie. Gormley didn't like it and backs off. Left hook overhand right from Soie. Another scooping punch, tried to pull the head down.
10 seconds, stop the bell.
Tried for a punt kick that was maybe a failed axe kick. There's a spinning heel kick from Gormley. Two big men getting a little acrobatic at the end of one.
Both guys moving pretty well for big boys, Mike.
Indeed, indeed.
Gormley did a good job releasing that lead leg quite a bit, and then the spinning kick. Pretty quick for a big boy, actually. And Soie fighting his way out the cage pretty well in here. Gormley had him backed up quite a bit, trying to pressure him. Not quite as much as he expected, but good stuff out of both guys. Pretty agile athletes.
Back and straight up.
The whistle sounds for the second round. Soie and Gormley. Pat, your scorecard for the opening round.
Gormley had pretty good defense. He got hit a couple times, but not with a lot of stuff. Did a better job landing and staying busy, throwing combos.
It is RFA 21 here on Access TV Fights. These are the heavyweights. It was all striking in the opening round. Both men getting inventive. Soie carrying his hands a little lower, drops the lead hand down to the breadbasket, fighting out a southpaw stance here, the Soie. High check from him. Counters off the high kick, almost connects with the left hand. Good overhand right there from the Soie. Body shot from Soie.
Oh, he was going to try an elbow there.
Gormley wants him down, gets him down. Now, this is Gormley's territory. Soie's going to try and find a way back to his feet.
That was commitment. That's what you get when you commit on a takedown. He stayed after him and then hit the trip toward the end of it. Trying to climb over to the mount. Got to pull those hips back, though. Don't want Soie to sit up. Gormley, nice defense on that knee bar attempt there.
A lot of grunting behind these right hands. They're not hurting Soie, however, but Gormley is staying busy with them.
Gormley doing a good job controlling the hips, keeping his weight over him. Got a spiral ride, half a spiral ride. Got that right hand inside, see his palm on the inside of his thigh there. Staying hooked in there tight.
Don't know if they said it jokingly, the corner of Soie, but they said, get dirty, Soie.
Watch the back of the head, Chase.
Get dirty, Soie.
Soapy's used to clean you, and they said, get dirty, Soapy. I thought it was quite humorous. I don't know if they meant it, but hey,
oh,
here comes the Soie.
Watch the knees of the head.
Jab from Gormley. Soie sucking in the air here. Wow, beautiful uppercut. Tried to knock the goatee off Gormley.
Gormley showing a good chin there, though.
Soapy's got power, but he's gassing here, and he takes this clean right hand to the kisser.
Chin like that can be detrimental when you're tired. You'd rather take the punches to the face than put your hands up sometimes.
Haven't seen Soie launch too many high kicks in this round. He does a punt kick there. You can't call that a front kick. Inside leg kick, nice step around from Gormley. 2 minutes 5 remaining. Second round of 3. Soie has really slowed down here, Pat.
Yeah, Gormley needs to stay a little busier, keep picking at him. Just needs to watch out for those big shots. Does a good job rolling with that.
Double hooks, high left roundhouse from Soie. Combination work is more like it from the big man.
Yeah.
Tries to drill that uppercut from the floor. Overhand right from Soie. Very soon, folks, we'll be chatting to one of our favourite fighters joining us cage side, Chris Cyborg. Always a pleasure to have Chris in the house here. Gut munching knee from Gormley. Elbow, looking to crack it across the cheekbone there, Soie.
You can see Soie post up to throw that, create a little bit of space for it.
Going for that noggin knocker again.
Gormley looking pretty good, man.
Double hooks once more from Dale Soie. Just can't find the mark, though. Took a shot to the old John Smalls. And the referee Beltran calls time here. Soapy's going to get a chance to shake him back into place. Still to come here tonight, our main event, Juusola versus Baghdad for the World Lightweight Championship, as we see the knee that hits the nads.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. Lifted him off his feet.
A patella to the old fella from Chase Gormley.
What are we doing over here, Dale? Your time, okay? Work it out.
What's the hardest scoring strike you ever took in your career, Pat?
You know, Muay Thai.
Muay Thai? Did you wear the medal cup?
Yes, I did. And like I say, we used to drill take sheet metal screws and screw them from the inside out so it would raise the metal with the hole. And you do that a bunch of times, so if they kicked you in the groin, they'd hurt themselves.
Interesting ploy there.
That was our tactic. Old school.
Old school indeed.
Dirty.
You ready to go? All right, gentlemen, let's go. Pick them up, all right? Ready?
We take the sheet metal screws out, though.
I was going to say, I would hope so. We recommence here, 35 seconds on the clock, second of 3. Gormley looks for the takedown. Gormley gets the takedown.
Nice timing right underneath that hook. Lazy hook by Soie. Gormley jumped out of the mount. Weird.
Half guard here for Gormley, 20 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Gormley's round again.
Gormley being a wrestler, former wrestler, comfortable in that half guard position.
10 seconds!
High school and college All-American wrestler, Chase Gormley.
Go.
2 down, 1 to go.
Aaron Simpson giving some directions to Soie. Aaron Simpson, obviously, if you'll remember, very good UFC fighter. Very tough guy, knowledgeable guy.
Looks a bit in pain there still, the Soie. Let's see the uppercut here from the big man.
Clipped off the forearm a little bit, forearm to forearm, before it met the face of Chase Gormley, so it slowed down a little before it got to its target.
Wants to get a little bit tighter on that, get a little closer to Gormley and try and pump that uppercut like a piston rather than trying to loop it so much. It's 2018 Gormley on Pat's scorecard as we go into the third and final.
All right, gentlemen, third and final round. You ready to fight? Ready to fight? Head on, let's go.
Body shot early to the sternum. Gormley is very agile for a 6'3", 260-odd-pound man.
Yeah, moves well.
Said he'd been working on his hands, not crowding himself as much. His hand-eye coordination, keeping the chin tucked. He's done most of that tonight.
Slashing elbow followed by the hook. Soie.
Switching stance here to southpaw Soie. Got to wonder how much Dale Soie has left in reserve. He's grimacing between rounds, sucking in the air. Has he got enough left for 1 or 2 big combinations and try and find that punch that may jot Chase Gormley?
They better get to work.
Clash of heads almost, and Soie backs Gormley against the cage. Gormley breaks off. He's done a good job of doing that tonight. Spinning back fist, it was an ugly one from the Soie.
Not the fight we expected out of Gormley. We expected a lot more takedown attempts, a lot more slowing the action down, but
ducks under the kick. Now gets the takedown. Full mount for Gormley. Soie could be in trouble here. Gormley postures up, drops the elbow.
Yeah, that's a big elbow.
Soie may give his back. Nowhere to go for big Dale Soie. Lots of time here for Chase Gormley.
Soie not moving his legs, not moving his hips. He did land there.
Gotta wonder the effect of Soie losing, what was it, 21 pounds in 24 hours after a 6-week camp.
Gormley, good job pulling his legs out. Did not want to keep his legs in there. Riding him like a wrestler. Making him carry his weight.
Past the halfway mark of this third and final. Soapy nowhere to go. Gormley continues to put down the points here. Soapy trying to find a way back to his feet, but Gormley...
We've seen this before. Soapy's on his left knee where he should be on his right knee with his left leg posted so he can get up easier. See guys make that mistake, and Evan is so strong though. Those legs are huge.
Single leg here from Gormley. Wants Soapy back on his back.
Gormley hit that trip to knock him down, and Soapy grabbed the cage to keep his balance.
Chaser's corner calling for the knees. Gets Soapy down again. Top position for Gormley. 135 now.
Soapy's tired.
Watch your fingers, Chase. Watch your fingers in the eyes.
Soapy with no answers here. Full mount for Gormley.
Gormley needs posture up and just start raining some stuff down here. Oh, nice.
Spins around, takes the back of the Soap. You feel he's not going to do anything silly here, Gormley. Probably knows he's ahead on the scorecards, and he'll just grind away. He's inside control now. He's got all the dominant positions, Chase Gormley.
Great control on the ground here. Grinding on him.
.45 on the clock now. Soapy needs something. But unless a grand piano falls from the ceiling and lands on Gormley and knocks him out from here, can't see it happening for the Soap Pat.
Not so much.
Gormley grinds from here.
Gormley looked good with his striking, much better with his striking. I tell you what, he's improved in leaps and bounds in that category. That won him the fight overall.
Heavyweights.
10 seconds.
We've seen one go to the UFC this year from RFA, Big Josh Copeland. Chase Gormley should take this one. Shouldn't be too much of a decision. Should go the way of Gormley. Let's have a look now. Let's go to Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Louis Cobain scores the bout 29-28. Judge Michael Bell scores the bout 30-26. And Judge John McCarthy scores the bout 30-26. For your winner, by unanimous decision, Chase Gormley.
All right, there's some terrible judging there. A judge gave a 10-8 round.
I didn't see a knockdown, Mike.
I didn't see anything warranting a 10-8 round.
No.
And one judge gave a 10-8 round. Ridiculous judging here. Gormley gets the win, rightly so, but 30-26, a 10-8 round is just stupidity. Anyway, folks, plenty more action still coming your way at RFA 21. We've got Murphy and Frazatto. Both fighters have one loss. Each is looking to make a dent in the other's record. Murphy and Bruno Frazatto are coming up. RFA 21 will be right back. guest cage side. He's with Chris Cyborg.
Chris, great to have you. Always good to see you. We like it when you come to the shows. Are you enjoying yourself tonight?
Yeah, I come to watch my friend, look like a brother. We start training together.
At the arena, right? You're training at the arena.
No, he come from Brazil, shoot box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I train in the arena. But
Right.
Yes.
Now, you were saying you're looking to fight sometime early in 2015. Tell us a little bit about that, what you're looking to do.
I think I will fight maybe February, but I don't know yet because I have an injury in my ankle and I start getting better and I start training boxing, jiu-jitsu, and I started rain in sun. I think I'm getting better soon. And I'm very excited for being inside in cage soon.
Right.
And I train hard, I try, for me recovery so fast.
Will we see you maybe again in Muay Thai?
Yeah, man, Muay Thai for me, I love, excited. My last fight, good experience for me, respect so much. Juela Bars, great fighter. And for sure, maybe one fight again her, rematch. Because I'm here for this, I love fight. And I almost 1 year and a half, fighting in MMA. And for me, sad because I want to keep training, motivated for training. I think inside the cage you can do this. I think maybe you can do one big deal, 140. I think better for me and better for her. And I think on one side you only push this fight. Only me want to make 135. If you make 140, I think better for me and for her.
Big money fight. Everybody will watch. Chris Cyborg, ladies and gentlemen.
For sure, I'm here for that. Thank you.
Always great to have Chris Cyborg in the house. And folks, we move into the business card. Bruno Frazatto taking on Joe Murphy at bantamweight. It should be a cracker. Let's get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the co-main event of the evening. Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Bruno Frazatto.
Bruno Frazatto, world no-gi champion, Pan Am European and Brazilian BJJ champion, 12-week training camp where he worked on his wrestling and his striking. Comes in over a fantastic triangle choke win over Corey Galloway last time out. 4-1 in his last 5 for Bruno Frazatto. Says that Joe Murphy's a good grappler, but Joe's never fought a high-level opponent, especially not a high-level grappler in MMA.
No, he hasn't. Frazatto's the best in the world at what he does, the no-gi grappling. Very, very slick, very dangerous guy on the ground. And he told me flat out, I said, what are you going to do in this fight? He goes, I'm going to add another submission to my wins, buddy.
Started BJJ at 15 years old. Fighting out of Campinas, São Paulo. Out of the Black House Gym, of course. With Leonardo Souza in his corner. Bruno Frazatto.
Please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joe Murphy.
Murphs are in full force here tonight for Joe Murphy. The 30-year-old fighting from just down the road in Huntington Beach. 4-1 in his last 5. Although the loss to Carson Beebe in World Series of Fighting, really, he should have won that one. Good in the scramble, good sweeps, always looks for the finish, Joe Murphy. Gave respect to Frazatto, said he sees no weak points in Bruno, says they match up well. Bruno's a good all-rounder. 5 submissions, 2 decisions for Murphy, making his RFA debut.
Trains under Kleber Luciano. Kleber, old school. Been around for a long, long time.
Let's look at the tail of the tape for our co-main. Similar records, Frazatto 3 years the older, 1 inch the shorter. Weight is a pound over for Joe Murphy. Reach goes the way of Frazatto in the arms. A half in the legs goes the way of Murphy. John McCarthy does the final inspection of Joe Murphy. You're watching RFA 21 on Access TV Fights. Let's go to Kendall. First of all, how about we check out the blueprint for victory, Pat?
Frazatto worked on his wrestling to defend takedowns. He'd like to put Murphy on his back, honestly. As far as Murphy worked on his angles, that means, hey, I want to get out of the way, cut angles, land my strikes. Good scrambler, but he does not want to be on the ground with Frazatto.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the co-main event of the evening. This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the RFA bantamweight division and is brought to you by Inca Cola, the Golden Cola, refreshment for the world. Look us up on the web and Twitter at Inca Cola USA. That's Inca with a C, Cola with a K, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5'6", weighing in at 135.4 pounds, holding a professional MMA record, 6 wins, 1 loss. Training out of Team Nogueira and Blackhouse, fighting out of Campinas, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Bruno Frazatto. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 5'7", weighing in at 136.6 pounds, holding a professional record, 7 wins, 1 loss. Training out of Classic MMA and fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, Joe Murphy. Your referee in charge of the action is Herb D.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Let's keep this fight clean. Touch gloves. Let's do it.
We are ready for our co-main event at bantamweight between Bruno Frazatto and Joe Murphy. 2 submission specialists. Big crowd support here for Huntington Beach's own Joe Murphy.
A lot of people here to watch him.
Third man in the cage will be Herb Dean. Michael Chiavello, Pat Milicic with you. It's Access TV Fights on a Friday night from the OC.
Murphy turning Frazatto's touch gloves.
Both men just filling each other out here. Plenty of movement. Wild uppercut off the right hand from Murphy.
Loading that up from his hip. Good way to get stuck with something.
Cutting an awkward angle there, Murphy, trying to surprise Frazatto.
Very herky-jerky movements out of Murphy.
Jabbing Frazatto.
Frazatto, you can see, not using a lot of movement.
Overhand right, Frazatto. Jab to the roundhouse kick from Murphy. Both men still trying to gauge their distance here. Frazatto just pumping out that jab. Trying for a counter hook off the lead hand there, Frazatto. Lots of movement from Murphy. High up on the balls of his feet, as Pat said, a little jerky in the movement. Not very loose and relaxed. That was a good combination, body-head. The second punch, the hook missed though for Frazatto.
Right now, Frazatto picking his shots, not wasting energy. This could play to his benefit later on in this fight if it goes a while.
Overhand right, Frazatto. We've seen a glorified kickboxing contest so far between 2 submission specialists. Overhand right from Murphy, cut the angle well and landed it. Frazatto gets on the inside, short right hand misses, step across the outside thigh kick from Murphy. Frazatto cracks a round kick off the left, turn the shin in nicely. Counter left hand. Tremendous pace here.
Frazatto just trying to get his timing, trying to figure out this movement. Very hectic right now in front of him. Got to cut the ring off, stop following Murphy around.
Frazatto hooks, Murphy kicks off the lead leg. Left-right hook there from Murphy, not getting past the forearms though. Uppercut, Frazatto down! Murphy unloads!
Wow.
Frazatto in trouble!
Frazatto.
He's exploded on him! Murphy's gone crazy on Frazatto!
Oh my goodness.
Meet me somewhere! Joe Murphy brings the house down! That was crazy! Don't mess with a man with a perfect part. Joe Murphy unleashing violence on Frazatto. My word. Let's have a look at it again here. Drops him with the uppercut off the right. Scoops it from his hips, beautifully placed. Frazatto drops. Planted him like a tree and then finished it. Frazatto nowhere to go. He tried to crawl away here. And Murphy just stayed on him and abused him. Over and over, just abused him. Get him, Mike Kendall.
Hey, beautiful head kicks. Beautiful kicks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Herb Dean, calls a stop to the fight at 2 minutes, 59 seconds into the first round for your winner by TKO, Joe Murphy.
8-1 now for the Murph. And Pat Milicic is going to grab an elated Joe Murphy.
Joe Murphy.
How's it going?
Think you got a few fans here tonight, bud?
Couple, I brought a couple. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks everybody for watching, especially the people on the East Coast. I know it's late.
So we expected this to be a ground fight. Both of you guys are very good on the ground. You trained with Clever Luciano, obviously, so you've got good ground skills, but ended up being a striking battle.
It did, and I was ready.
Big win for you. Frazatto, a very skilled guy, world-class ground fighter, very, very tough. Biggest win of your career.
Definitely, most definitely.
So, Joe, what's up next for you, brother?
Oh, we'll see what happens. I'm ready for anything. I'm still fresh. If you got another guy in the back, bring him out. Let's go.
Well, you know, just by chance, I just got in my ear from the truck that Jeff Curran would like to fight you.
Jeff Curran. That's an honor. I'd love to.
All right, good. There you go. Joe Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. It might be on with Jeff Curran.
Indeed. That'd be a good one to see. Curran versus Murphy. Curran actually tweeting earlier in the night that he wanted to take on the winner of this co-main event. And there is the winner, Joe Murphy. Folks, the fight of the night is up next. The Sultan and the Juice are ready to square off for the RFA Lightweight Championship of the World. RFA 21 and Access TV fights. We'll be right back. Welcome back inside the hangar in the OC. It's Resurrection Fighting Alliance number 21 on Access TV. Three greats from RFA that have moved on to the big time. Alencar, Pedro Munoz, Brian Ortega with his championship belt. Great to have that trio in the house where their claim to fame began at the RFA. Michael Chiavello, Pat Milicic with you. Pat, we've seen a stunning night of action so far. We've seen decisions, submissions, knockouts. We've got one fight to go. It's the Juice, Zach Juusola take on Mehdi Baghdad. A real clash of styles. Collegiate wrestler versus Muay Thai world champion. But tonight, so many fights have not gone to script according to style. Guys, it have shocked us. As you said, we thought the last fight was going to be a ground game between Frazatto and Murphy. It ended in the stand-up.
Yeah, well, I think with this fight, Juusola has got to spread out Baghdad's defense, make him wrestle when he thinks he's going to be striking and vice versa. Otherwise, you get yourself in trouble. He still has to set up those takedowns and use the striking and go into deep waters with the Muay Thai world champion in Baghdad. So he better set his takedowns up really well.
Mehdi Baghdad does come in the favorite for the fight. Pat, do you agree with the bookmakers on that one?
I do overall. Unless Juusola can get takedowns and control the fight on the ground, he could get himself in a lot of hot water.
Folks, it's our main event. The World Lightweight Championship is up for grabs. Baghdad and Juusola. Let's take a closer look.
Mehdi Baghdad is one guy, he's training like for 12 years. He's world champion Muay Thai, K1 champion. My goal is to have a true belt for two different sports. Right now I have one objective, he come back with the belt in LA.
It's a double hook right hand. Beautiful connection there from Mehdi Baghdad.
Mehdi likes to stalk his opponent, come forward, slow movement, stay calm.
Nobody wants to stand up with me.
He is underestimating me with my striking abilities, my wrestling abilities, my ground abilities, but I'm not coming to fight his fight. I'm gonna make him fight my fight. Zach Juusola is a tough-ass fighter from Minneapolis, Minnesota. You'll never see a boring fight when you see me fight.
He's a great fighter, he's a tough fighter, and I'm really excited to fight him because I know it's going to be a wow.
I want to prove to everybody what I can do. I want to prove to everybody where I belong.
It's going to be a really great kill, or if you want to go on the ground, so it's okay, I'm going to submit him.
To have the RFA belt would be a great accomplishment.
Be ready in the cage because tonight is going to be a war.
Mehdi, ain't shit sweet. I'm coming for that belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the main event of the evening. Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, Zach Juusola. Please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Sultan, Mehdi Baghdad.
Born in Toulon, France, now fighting out of Los Angeles, Mehdi Baghdad, the Sultan. 5-0 in his last fight. A real entertainer, 7 knockouts, 3 subs. Great win over Evan DeLong last time, TKO. Baghdad says that Juusola lacks experience in striking, has never fought any strong opponents. Been really honing his elbows from the clinch and his Muay Thai dumps, has the Sultan. This is second RFA fight. An extensive 3-month training camp. Tail of the tape for our main event, it's Baghdad 10-3, Juusola 10-2. Baghdad 2 years the older, an inch taller. Reach in the arms, slightly the way of Baghdad, also a halfer in the legs. Experts fight game. Striking is Mehdi Baghdad, he's a WKBC World Muay Thai champion. Ground goes the way of Juusola, speed is even, strength is even, endurance is even.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the main event of the evening. This fight is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds for the RFA Lightweight World Championship and is brought to you by New Breed Nutrition. Are you the new breed? Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 foot tall, weighed in at 155 pounds, holding a professional MMA record of 10 wins, 2 losses. Training out of Extreme Couture and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Zach Juusola. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, stands 6 foot 1, weighed in at 154.8 pounds, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. Training out of Black House and fighting out of Los Angeles, California, the Sultan, Mehdi Baghdad. To all those watching LXS TV in attendance right here in Costa Mesa, California, are you ready for war? Your referee in charge of the action is Big John McCarthy.
Gentlemen, this is for RFA Championship. We've gone over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Don't obey my commands at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, touch them now. Best of luck to both of you. Step back to your corners.
John McCarthy, the final instructions for Mehdi Baghdad and Zach Juusola. It's the main event of RFA 21 here on Access TV on a Friday night from the OC inside the hangar in Costa Mesa. Michael Chiavello, Pat Miletich with you.
All right, you ready? You ready? Let's get it up.
Striking of Mehdi Baghdad. Let's see the wrestling of Zach Juusola.
Juusola likes to throw that rear leg roundhouse. Got to be careful throwing that against a world champion in Muay Thai, though. Better set it up. That's why.
Sharp counter left hand early from Baghdad. Juusola pushing him against the cage. Locking onto a single, trying to switch to a double. Back to a single.
Good hand control by Baghdad. Beautiful job staying off the ground there. Didn't take Juusola long to show his cards, Mike.
Those knees won't affect the inside thigh of Mehdi Baghdad, but Juusola trying to stay busy.
Especially the lead leg. Thai fighters' lead legs take so much abuse over the years, it's like the nerves are dead in them.
Knee guard now from Baghdad, drops it, puts it on again. Juice trying to power through it.
Juusola got to get that hand free. Not going to get anywhere with that hand stuck there. Baghdad keeping control of it.
World Lightweight Championship on the line here. Big opportunity for both men. RFA has launched so many fighters to the UFC. They really have become the unofficial breeding ground for future UFC fighters. I think last count they'd sent either 30 or 31 fighters in 20 shows to the UFC. It's an incredible figure.
And the winner of this could easily end up in the UFC. Juusola's already been offered, but he had problems, personal problems. He couldn't take the fight. Probably a heartbreaking situation for him.
Oh, big sweeping leg kick from Baghdad.
And he got to the back leg.
Goes upstairs with the rear leg roundhouse.
You get kicked in the back leg like that, it gets wrecked.
Chance go out for Mehdi Baghdad. Shoots in for a single there. Baghdad trying to lock on the tie clinch. He does so now. No, just back to a single hand clinch here for Baghdad.
Keeping that forearm in the way. Nice work. Good job circling. Oh, elbow's coming, buddy. He wanted to throw it. He had wrist control.
Baghdad closed as the favorite minus 210. The comeback on the Juice was plus 160. Knee there from Baghdad.
Yeah, good quick knee on the retreat. Nice elbows. Oh.
Double crossing elbow. Make it in triplicate from Baghdad. Driving, looking for the canvas, can't find it, now does. The Juice gets Baghdad down.
Finally, he had control of that left leg of Baghdad and used his head to get him down, but Baghdad right back to his feet. And that's getting tight on Juusola's neck there a little bit. That's tight, buddy. I'm telling you. Juusola's fighting that. He wanted to get out of there.
Head pumps out for Juusola.
Oh.
Big leg kick again. And Juusola gets a takedown on Baghdad. Baghdad again back to his feet, Pat. He's quick.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of those takedowns. You're burning a ton of energy to get them. You got to use them. Keep the guy down.
Don't forget, folks, join us right after the fights live from LA. It's Inside MMA. Kenny Rice, Bas Rutten, Rove and Ronnie Kruk. Right after tonight's fights, we cross to our studios in LA and join the boys for Inside MMA.
Just staying tight, keeping that head in there. While he's on his feet, that's not a bad place to be.
Muay Thai clean. 1 minute 5 remaining in this first round. Set for fight.
Mehdi front headlock. Trying to use it. Pinch that arm across. Juusola got wrist control here. Coming up, smart.
Southpaw stance, now switches to orthodox. Juusola, left roundhouse kick.
Baghdad staying very composed right now.
Juusola on his bike here. Step across outside thigh kick.
You're telling Juusola to circle right, but you got to remember, Baghdad's got a wicked left hook. Oof, oof.
High run roundhouse. Final seconds of the opening round. It's been an intriguing one.
Oh,
beautiful
man.
left hook, chomping leg kick, put him on the knee, end of round one. Folks, also a reminder that over the Christmas period, we do have shows on for you. It's the best of RFA on the 12th of December, 19th of December, best of Legacy, 26th of December, best of Line Fight, and then the 2nd of January, best of Access TV Fights 2014.
Baghdad smoking that rear leg kick in. He landed 3 of those during that fight, getting to that back leg of Juusola, and Juusola following up with a takedown, but Baghdad coming right back up. And many more of those kicks to the rear leg on Juusola, and his leg is going to be fried. That is extremely painful.
Pat, 10-9 to Baghdad, you said in the first. Tell us about it.
Baghdad, effective striking. Takedowns were not used by Juusola. Baghdad able to negate them, get right back to his feet.
Here we go. Second of 5. We're set for.
Telling Juusola to throw that lead arm and then throw the rear leg right behind it.
Nice tie clinch and a knee, then the break off from the Juice.
That's what he needs to do, land his strikes and get moving. Move your head, because something's coming back the other way.
Takedown from the Juice and takes it back of Mehdi Baghdad.
Great timing on that. Baghdad wrist control, trying to come up. Telling him to get his other hook in. Oh boy.
Figure 4 around the body here of Baghdad. Baghdad's relaxed though. What does he do from here, Pat?
Well, keep hand control. You like to straighten that arm and bring it over to the other side of your head, and then put pressure on the elbow joint so your opponent has to take his legs off you to adjust his body to take off the pressure of the joint. Basically, if they don't, you try and break their elbow.
Referee may break this here if there's no action. We're in a stalemate at the moment.
Well, he's got dominant position, though. Baghdad's looking at John saying, hey, come on, bud, help me out here. He's looking right at John the whole time. This is awesome. Listening to his corner now. Great awareness. Juusola working hard to get that choke in there, trying to set it up. There, he's trying to bring the arm over.
Watch your fingers in his face.
Baghdad staying relaxed.
Can't make a mistake here, though, with hand control. Got to stay there, be smart.
Still got that figure 4 around the body of Baghdad.
They want him to cover Baghdad's nose and mouth.
Long time in this position for the Juice.
It's getting annoying. Baghdad's trying to get that arm up and over there.
Glances up the screen to see how much time is left. We are halfway through this second stanza.
Baghdad also trying to take the arm either over or tuck it underneath his right arm, which is also a very smart move. Now he's putting pressure on the elbow joint. See how he's trying to do that?
Let's work, come on, work.
Crowd whistling and jeering. They want to see more action.
There it is, there it is. Now he's safe. Now he knows he's safe. Juusola's feet. He's sliding down, slowly but surely.
Tightens up that body lock.
Hooking the foot behind the leg now to keep himself up there. Stay glued to him.
Baghdad trying to sneak over a right hand to the left side of his head. Only in mixed martial arts can you find a punch like that.
Trying to get him to lean back. Juusola adjusted his legs there to climb back up higher.
Long, long time in this figure 4.
You know, a lot of people may sit there and go, oh, this is boring, break him, but to me, this is a heck of a chess match right now. Both guys do not want to make a mistake. Baghdadi, nice.
Good work from Baghdad, and Mehdi comes forward with the hands. High right roundhouse.
I think he's angry.
I think so. Juice moving. Leg kick from Mehdi.
See Murphy start to jump a little bit. Or Juusola jumping a little bit, getting out of the way of that kick.
Looping punches from Mehdi Baghdad. Under half a minute to go in this second. I wonder how much wear and tear that took on either one of these men being in that position for so long. The juice on Mehdi's back.
Took more wear and tear Juusola did.
Double leg. Scrawls out nicely, this Baghdad.
Locking up the choke, buddy. He's gonna looking to hook the leg, but he couldn't get it.
No time, into the round.
Got the opportunity to get all guys Smith, he's just sitting there. He's burning his leg. Toujours en attente avec lui. Tu te réveilles, mon pote.
Baghdad, really good composure here. See him torquing him off to the side, and then comes out of there with some fury. He was not happy to have a guy on his back that long. Here he is locking up the choke, trying to roll through and lock it up. Needed to hook that leg though. Good job by Juusola getting that hand free and getting out of that choke. See how he's keeping his elbow up, blocking that. Cannot get your arm smashed down against your neck there.
Third round of our world title fight for the lightweight championship between Mehdi Baghdad and Zach Juusola. Another 10-9 for Baghdad back.
He's just, I mean, Juusola did nothing with the positions that he had. Baghdad landing the better strikes.
Dropping body shot off the lead from the Juice. Baghdad may be looking to set the right hand or the rear leg round kick. It's a lead hook. Oh, beautiful elbow. Timed it well over the top.
Yeah, you might want to have better defense while attacking a Muay Thai world champ.
Jab from the Juice out to southpaw stance. Baghdad keeping the chin tucked, backs him up with a hook.
Baghdad literally looks like he's not worried about anything that Murphy's doing.
There seems to just lack a bit of power, a bit of mustard in the hands of Juusola.
Yeah, you got to make people respect everything you do.
Roundhouse tucks it under the right arm from the Juice. Baghdad skipping forward.
Oh.
Thought about the roundhouse off the right. Cracks it to the inside right leg. Beautifully done.
I think he actually got, he might have got to the back leg again, Mike. You'll see a replay, I'm sure.
He got to the back leg.
That stuff hurts.
Long, long legs on Mehdi Baghdad. Controlling the striking here. The Juice needs some more juice in his hands. Step across. Shin meets thigh. Step through knee from the Juice. Roundhouse to the waist.
Playing with fire here. Playing with fire.
He's just too flat-footed though, Juusola, to effectively throw these kicks. They've got no snap behind them, no starch. Oh, Alba trying to shave the nose off.
Juusola calling him on.
Again, no starch though. Nothing really powerful in these hand combinations from the Juice pack.
Scoring points right now though. The only bad thing is standing right in front of Baghdad. Eventually something is going to catch you.
The left leg of the Juice looks like it's been barbecued. Look at that elbow, that sock toot off the lead arm there, Mehdi Baghdad.
Baghdad needs to stay a little busier here with his striking.
Nice jab there from the Juice.
Loading up too much.
Double leg. Uppercut from Mehdi. Juice is hurt. It's a groin strike. He grimaced. You may be wondering where the name Juusola comes from. It's a Finnish name, he told us yesterday. Let's have a look here.
You need to see the opposite side. Both guys throwing knees at the same time. That will definitely open you up. He jumped a little bit into his own knee, which raised his groin.
Yes. Some time to recover here. Will Juusola, the Juice, says he's okay to go on. Does have 5 minutes recovery time if he wants it, but the old John Smalls are back in place. Referee John McCarthy just has a little word there with Baghdad. Roundhouse. Corner of Juusola are saying keep kicking the body of Baghdad. How effective that'll be for them though. He's got pretty good coverage on his defense, Mehdi Baghdad, and he loves to slam that step across outside leg kick. The trajectory he gets on it, the pivot on the lead foot, quick torque of the hips, perfectly executed.
The one thing Juusola's doing well though is by peppering Baghdad so much. Baghdad's not getting a chance to set up a lot of his stuff. Not able to dig in and throw a lot. He's kind of waiting for an opening instead of creating one.
Elbow, looking for the overhand. Baghdad just looking for some space. Catches the kicking leg, counter right kick, uppercut from Baghdad. Neither proved effective. Overhand right, beautifully done from Baghdad. Looks for the elbow off the left here, Mehdi Baghdad.
He's just missing that. He needs to turn that into a hook and he'll land it.
Roundhouse.
Hey, good kick to the body.
Doubles up on it. 3 at a time. Half a minute remains. Ooh, counter there from Baghdad, and the Juice just got under.
Both over the head.
Good right hand from Baghdad. Juice backed up against the cage. Muay Thai clinch. Elbow coming off the right pad.
Yeah.
There it is, to the orbital.
Oh,
the Juice. He took some huge shots there, Juusola.
Yeah,
Baghdad ties him up again.
Baghdad saw that takedown coming after he hurt him.
bell's going to be a reprieve here for Juusola.
Go up for the water. Be careful with the water. You all right, baby?
Baghdad landing the heavier shots in this round also. Nasty slicing elbow across the cheek there. And then the uppercut. Nice work by him. Like to see him stay a lot busier like that. You can see Juusola really got stung with those shots. Baghdad needs to do a lot more of that.
You go body, and then come back to that head. You got this.
Let's go now.
Let's go.
Be mindful of that lead hook and elbow.
Step on back. Step on back. Step on back. There you go.
Pat, you've got a 30-27 to Baghdad. Another good round for him in the third.
But close round. Juusola stayed busy there most of the round. But the heavier shots from Baghdad did the damage. The low kicks, the elbows, heavy punches.
Corner of Juusola telling him again to kick to the body of Baghdad. They feel it's wide open. Got to be careful of that hook, though, from the lead hand of Baghdad.
Nice uppercut by Juusola.
Stiff jab from the Juice. Baghdad looks for a counter. They clinch up. Oh, knee. That one there was straight to the groin.
That was loud.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, that might be a point.
It's all right.
Wow.
Take your time.
The Juice in a whole lot of pain here. Have a look at this.
And
full chamber as well. And that'll make the Juice wish he played bowling instead. Ugh.
Oof.
Oh, I think he's chucking up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's Ralphing.
No way to end a title fight. When you start vomiting from getting hit in the groin, you know you got hit hard.
Yeah, the old nards get up into the stomach area and they feel like they're just going to explode, Pat.
Been there, have you?
When I was 10 years old, I think last time I got hit in the groin.
Bike accident?
All right, I know it hurts. Okay, give me.
Oh. You'll get 5 minutes to recover. Now, if they're in Japan, of course, Pat, the doctor would come in with a big white sheet, stick the old hand down the pants, have a bit of a fondle.
I'm not letting the doctor do that.
You never had it happen to you in Japan?
No.
The doctor fondlage?
No.
Yeah, they fondle around. John McCarthy having a word here with the Juice.
Take your time.
Still looks in a bit of pain. There's a nice hematoma to the side of the left eye of the Juice as well. Other side. Just by his left eye. He's got more time to recover here. Looks like he's shaking, nodding to McCarthy, saying he'll be okay. Will Big John take a point off Baghdad?
I think he may.
Huh? He's removing too much. Can't have you have another one, okay? You understand? Okay, next one I'm telling you I'm taking a point, so make sure you're off it, okay? You got it? All right.
Okay, we are underway again. Baghdad cracks away at that knee.
Tell you what, Baghdad moves him with his punches.
Frighteningly strong, Mehdi Baghdad. Left hook. Juusola still calling for the body kicks. He throws off the left. That's what they want. They feel they've found a chink in the armor of the Sultan.
He's landing it, hitting that liver. Oh.
Baghdad goes body head.
Got to open up more.
Straight right hand from the Sultan. Popping jabs here from the Juice. Nicely done from him.
Absolutely. Good flicking jabs. Keeping it in the face.
Juusola came in 10-2. Baghdad came in 10-3. Up next, folks, live from Los Angeles, Inside MMA with Kenny Rice, Bas Rutten, Rove and Ronnie Kruk. A swag of celebrity guests. Uppercut.
So accurate with his punches, though. I will say that, man. He's landed a lot.
Cracking leg kick again there from Baghdad. That's under the outside right thigh. He's been able to hit both legs effectively all night. The front and back legs. Body shot from Baghdad.
Surprised he hasn't used more of those low kicks, to be honest with you, Mike. While Juusola's standing there throwing his jabs and stuff, he could be devouring those legs.
Juusola has landed punches, but they've had no power. It's been more like...
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, that's tagged and it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Baghdad's done it.
Sliced him open, buddy.
My word. Sliced him open indeed. Put a money box on Juusola.
Wow.
Mehdi Baghdad is just one vicious man.
Dangerous going backwards. World-class striker.
Crazy. Opened him up right over the left eye. That's a good one. Look here, slip a few quarters in there. Take a look at this here, folks. Baghdad on the back foot here. Slices him with the elbow, fillets that eyebrow, and then just assaults him, beats him down. But that was the elbow he's been throwing all fight and have finally connected. You fight a Muay Thai world champion who knows how to use those elbows. You're always in danger of getting caught, getting sliced. And Mehdi Baghdad gets his third, I should say his 11th win, and he's now the lightweight champion of RFA. They vest up the eye there of the Juice. Brave effort from the Juice. Only 3 weeks notice for Zach Juusola. Can take a lot away from this fight, but he cannot take the world title bout.
Congratulations.
Hey.
And Soie is there, the president of RFA with the championship belt, as we're about to make it all official here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Big John McCarthy, calls a stop to the fight in 2 minutes, 47 seconds into the 4th round for your winner by TKO and new RFA Lightweight World Champion, the Sultan, Mehdi Baghdad.
And Soares fits that belt around the waist of the Sultan. It looks like Pat Miletich is going to have a word with the new lightweight champion of RFA.
Mehdi Baghdad, you know, it seemed like it took you a little bit of time to get going there. It looked like you were trying to get your timing, and he stayed pretty busy, stayed in your face quite a bit.
I was training a lot for this fight. I don't know why I was tired. I need to see what's going on, because sorry, normally I do more stuff, more explosive. I was a little bit tired, I don't know why. So I'm happy I won my fight. All thanks my coach, Daniel Warren, Kenny Johnson, all my boys from Black House, my sponsor, MMA Pro Gear, he helped me a lot. So thank you very much.
Let's take a look up at the big screen. They're gonna show us the elbow. Go ahead and take us through it.
Nice. Muay Thai. Muay Thai for MMA, guys. Clinch and I do my elbow. So, inside MMA, look my fight.
Mehdi, another champion from Black House, another champion from RFA. We felt that because Juusola had a chance to go to the UFC before he had to turn the fight down because of personal problems, you just finished him with a nasty elbow. Do you feel you're deserving to go to the UFC?
Thank you very much, and thank you for all the guys who come to see me. Los Angeles Pétanque, all my friends for the restaurant, Bistro. Thank you very much.
All right, just
great fight, champ. Mehdi Baghdad, ladies and gentlemen.
Mehdi Baghdad, the lightweight champion of RFA, a promotion that has sent so many fighters to the UFC. We saw a few of them here tonight in Brian Ortega and Alencar. There's one in the cage there, Pedro Munoz. Will Mehdi Baghdad be the next one? Over 30 fighters have gone to the UFC from RFA in 20 events. Folks, it's time to go to the studios. Let's join Kenny Rice, Al Wapple, Bus Written, and Rover Ronnie Clark. It's Inside MMA time. No, we're not. We don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him. Can I grab those waters? Do you want to take one? You want one? I know. Yeah, Michael just said he does. You want him or you don't? We don't need him, no. Okay. Okay. Forget it. He's coming. Tell him he's coming. No.
What's up? We don't need him?
No.
Okay.
Maybe not. Thank you.
Move this shit.
Yeah. Turn around, Pat. All right. Hello, boys. We're not that far away from you. It shouldn't be that delayed. We're close by. It was a great night of action. We had everything here tonight. It was a full house almost here at the hangar in the OC, and we saw a bit of everything. Pat, I think for me, the highlight, being the big Muay Thai fan I was, is the way that Mehdi Baghdad uses those elbows and the way he sliced Zach Juusola right at the end there to set up that finish was just superb use of Muay Thai elbows in mixed martial arts, as Mehdi said to you.
Yeah, Juusola stayed busy, though. Hats off to him. He stood up a lot with a world Muay Thai champion, but Baghdad moving backwards with that nasty elbow, putting him to sleep. Oh.
All right.
Okay. Who are we going to talk about? The last two fights or?
The whole night?
Gormley.
All right.
Okay.
Pat and I just going to take it though, right? All right. All right. All right.
Talk about who won.
Yeah, I've got
right
it here.
away.
Roundtree, Toomer, France, not these guys, Murphy, and Baghdad.
Okay. All right. Where's my backpack? There it is. Okay. Just making sure.
No.
No, then nothing's happening yet. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
What time is it here?
About 9:30, 10 o'clock.
9:30.